Alright guys, Bill here, back with more God of War. Continuing on. I just realized we have a lot of skill points, so I might as well use them.
I swear I'm not lying.
I do know some stuff that's happening, but I can't, I'm not going with it on this podcast, but keep everything above board. If you said something to me in confidence, then it stays in confidence.
Look, I would say if I did, like, I didn't during the Big Brother one, I didn't during the Survivor one, like, I'll be upfront with you when I know stuff. I really don't know anything on this one,
I wanted to get,
so, like, I had something else to
this
say
one,
too, but, I really don't. Like, look, the pregame when I did it was so stressful. It was so much work. It's not my, like, comfort zone either, like, getting to know people. I did well. I succeeded at it, but it's not something that I want to revisit. It's not something that I wanted to be like, ooh, I want to pregame for the winners in a game I'm not even playing. I was like, no thanks.
Shan in the chat, I heard Taryn is running the game.
Right? Look, I will make this promise to you. After the game, all of the winners can confirm that I did not do any sort of, I was not involved in any way with any of
let's go ahead and fight this thing.
I actually did give advice to one person that was not Aman or Kuya. That's the only thing I've done.
I have also given advice. Yeah, I haven't touched Aman or Kuya because I don't want to be blamed with anything going on.
Right.
Fuck. Damn
right.
it. Okay.
So
let's
move on to Alex Willett.
Ooh.
Big Brother winner.
We don't know anything about her. Next. Come on. We don't want to good. Look, she's amazing.
Really, I think the person that will stand out the most in the entire cast, it's a cast, like, there are certainly some Sequester legends, there are some RHAP people, but she is a Big Brother player. She is,
Damn it.
I guess, not technically been on TV. It was also on the internet, but still, she was in the house.
Yeah, I forgot to buy a fucking resurrection
stone.
stone.
Was the winner of her season, and we loved her, and she was so much fun. I called her win on the Big Brother Sequester. I felt like she was the most connected and the most under the radar person who had the chops to get to the end and win, and she did. I can't say her end game was like especially amazing. It was okay. Like her final two questions were okay. Like I feel like that final two vote was already written, because of the makeup of the jury. Remember it's that USA versus Canada thing. Good on her for getting that one getting to the end. Also good on her for playing this. It takes a lot of cojones to come to a game where you know that you are literally the biggest target.
That was easy.
And I think she probably does that. And she watches a game where she can go out at any time, and she may have very little agency over the game. And I'm just so glad she's playing.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that she was a hyena in the Big Brother game. I think she's a lion in this game. Whether she wants to be or not. She will have a big reputation coming in. And I think that she's probably going to have to play a little bit of a different game this time if she wants to succeed.
Yeah, I hope she does.
She's the one person here where it's like the game that she played is almost, it's just by the nature of it, a completely different game, right? Like a field of all Big Brother people, a field where it's two teams that clearly defines the path to her win in the end game. And now this is like, she's one of the biggest names, there's not teams, everyone's won a game, like it's just like, she will have to play a completely different game, but I think, from what I've heard, she's, putting in the work to try to not just be the first easy target, so.
Oh, is that T?
I mean, she is, the thing is, like, she is a lion, but she's personable, like, you guys have, like,
oh yeah, she's great.
People. Like, she's, like, it's not like she's gonna go on some Zoom call with some of these people and, like, push them around or act, like, entitled. She's gonna be, like, friends. Like,
yeah, this is, so, not to bring him up because I rarely do, but, how I feel about Tyler coming off of Big Brother 20, and, we all thought he was a super fan like us, we all thought he was a gamer, and then he comes off and he just cares about, being with this, pretty girl. and not talking about the game at all, at least from my standpoint. Alex, on the other hand, is somebody who we thought was a gamer in the house, we thought was a strategist. She comes out of the house, and she is that kind of girl. She loves this kind of stuff. She really loves Sequester. She loves strategy games. She loves reality games. So I'm really psyched that she's playing again because I think she can win. I really do. I think that her target is so massive, like Dr. Will, that she could possibly make her way to the end of the game. I think that a lot of people are going to want to work with her. I think that, you know, she is, as Terrence said, so personable. Like, I talked to Alex just shooting the shit, you know, for whatever, like talking about boys or something. And she's so great. I feel like that if people
so now you're interested?
She's going to have plenty of room to run. So I feel pretty much
Dylan in the chat brought up that a lot of these winners have played together before. They have established connections that people aren't really talking about. And that's kind of what I was saying before. I feel like, especially because a lot of these games weren't really like archived, it's hard to go back and watch. So like, I feel like something that will probably go underreported is how many of the Sequester community people have played together, they have connections, they know each other, and are able to be under the radar about it because it's essentially hidden. Like, those are the people I think I am most looking out for, and that's why people like Alex, I feel like, you know, I think she's got the chops, but I think that everything she does is going to be in the spotlight, whereas a lot of other people have nice, comfy shade to work in. And so, I think that's something to look out for.
Yeah, I will say though that there was some people like that in the Heroes vs. Villains game. Obviously not as big a target as Alex, but Rachel Spindler was there and some, you know, sort of names. And I think that if it's gonna happen to anyone, people just keep them in because they want, you know, that big TV, the person that all the fans like. It might happen to Alex Bola where she just gets to jury and then she can play her way to the end. She's a big question mark.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest.
What'd you find?
Alright, thumbs up or thumbs down on Alex Willett. You were both thumbs up. I'm gonna be thumbs down on Alex.
There was a sword inside.
We still have not been unanimous on any.
You must have burned away the rest of them.
So far.
Yeah.
Suppose you'll still be wanting
I'm just,
some
I
compensation?
feel like, I don't know. I mean, I would love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, let's move on to the next person on the list, who is Daniel Clark.
I know
I
nothing
don't
about Daniel.
recall seeing his game.
Brayden?
Yes.
I hope you know more about Daniel Clark than I do, because I remember his game, because I remember what happened during his game. This is one of those
I'll
games
take a
where
closer look
there were
at this
two
here
obvious
ring.
threats to win.
Maybe
They got to the
Angari
final
left a bit of
four.
magic inside.
One of the threats
Dwarves.
played it terribly.
Dwarves
The
can
other
do that?
threat
Sure,
played it
dwarves
perfectly,
and
but got
magic
herself
jewels
voted
is
out,
like
and then
flies and piglets.
followed through on her threat to drag the other threat with her.
I'm not as
And she
interested as
did. It
I
was
thought.
Bridget and Keely.
What does it
Bridget and
say?
Keely were at the end of this game. Keely makes a boner move, and then Bridget
these
was
rooms
like,
read
I'm dragging you if I
death
get voted
inside.
out, and then she gets voted
Oh,
out,
there.
and then Bridget
Got
follows
another favorite
follows
ass
through
for you
on her
two.
threat to drag Keely out of the game, and we were left with Daniel and Maddie at the end of the game. So that's the extent of
there's
what I
more.
know. Please tell
I
me you
got
know more
another
than this.
lead on my old pal.
I mean, this is
Alright,
this is
so-
one of
Me
those
at the lawn
guys I
shooter
think
mines.
people
This
look out for.
fancy
Like,
dancy
he played a
lead.
floater game and he played it really well.
Another
in a
lead?
field of,
But we already
at the
found
time,
him.
like a lot of
Well,
big characters.
found
like,
his
there
hand
was this
anyways.
Bridget,
I'll explain it to mine.
Tony,
These ones is just south of the
Andy
river
was played in
pass.
a more recent
Now
game.
you two
Johnny,
want something, or you
not
just gonna
much, but
stand
he's
there
played
all
games,
gag
like,
scrapping
5 or
side
6.
jaw?
Oh, Andy, who RHAP hates? That one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So,
It's a joke, by the way. It's a joke. Get off
Daniel
my back.
Daniel played in a field where he was one of
Where's
like,
that?
2 floaters, and he got to jury with like, I think, really it was like him and one other guy that he probably could have beat, and he's made some decisions along the way that basically maneuvered himself to still sit at the end with the one person he could beat. Like he was basically like, you know, second last.
How do we get
floaters
there,
on
then?
the threat list and managed to have maneuver getting all the threats out. So to me, I think he's like he only played the game once. That was the
Feller
only time
was
he played.
always
and he played
tampering
it
with souls
really
and
well.
dark rituals and matters of the night.
I don't know. He's one of the
Prime.
highlights
Prime hyena candidate, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that's why you're concerned about him, Brayden, because you feel like that he can easily sneak through.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I mean, there's a few of these in the field. This is
Oh,
the one that I
I
think
see this one.
had played the best game of all of them. And like the Kiwi thing, like he basically just sat back and let the Lions take over the Lions.
Come boy.
Boy.
We'll do it again. I don't see this guy changing his game up.
Was he an early winner?
No. It was like middle of the road. Like, I know that I was watching at the time. Like, I had already, like, went through my spiel to people about how to play the Final Four and, you know, to follow through on your threat.
I really don't
by
remember
the
this
time that...
See, I've watched most of the minis post RGP one, but I really don't remember this guy.
I know I'm going to play again. I need to be able to follow through on my threat. If I tell people I'm going to drag him, it has to mean something. And she did it. And I remember that I had just been complaining about it the previous week. So... I mean, not that it's all about me. It's not. I'm just right. Insofar as the timeline goes, as far as like, because I was like everybody else. Like for the first, 2 weeks, I didn't pay attention, and then like it was the Robin's podcast game, and then other games that happened after that. So it was like maybe the 1/3 to 2/3 point.
Yeah, and someone in the chat said like I think this happened after the night that Barry Payton won MP. So you had a night with like a crazy.
You gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
Just wait here.
Why don't you tell me how all this began with Boulder?
He just knocked on our door.
Alright, episode
Boulder
14
Vasquez
after
just
this.
knocked on your
Thumbs
door.
up.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight.
Alright, guy.
He said he wanted to know something.
Okay.
No,
He said, I know
go ahead,
what you
Brayden.
are.
You have more to say?
Oh,
Of the hyenas,
well, I'll circle
this
back
is
to
one
that
I
later.
am
What
highest
exactly
on.
did he want to know?
Is what I'll say.
I was under the
Alright.
Alright,
bandwagon.
thumbs
He
up or
said
thumbs
I
down
only
on
knew what he
Daniel.
wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Okay.
That's quite interesting.
Okay, I need Brent. I feel like I've heard Brayden's pitch. Brent, pitch me why he's a thumbs down.
I just don't think that he has the chops to be able to win again. Like, again, you're going to have to get to the end with maybe... Like, he is the ultimate hyena. People don't know a lot about him, and he only won the first time because he was able to get to the end with the exact person
almost
that he
forgot.
needed, Maddie, to be able
This is
to
our
win
new
the
friend
game.
Amir.
Okay, and he even
We've
acknowledged
met.
that in his post-game recap.
Why did you say so?
So,
He
being
knows
able to
why.
do that again with
I
his
know
cast
why.
is
You
a
know
tall
why.
order.
Quiet.
There is no way in the world
more of
today
this.
he's going to be able to get to the game,
You know
or
what?
even the Final Four,
Sorry I brought it up.
with people that he can beat. Because there's
Okay,
so many
what the
names
fuck
on this
happened
cast, so many people who are big gamers, with bigger personalities than him. It's a no.
Wow,
Is
okay.
this cast
Sorry,
going to
my
be
fucking core just got really
cast
tangled up out of
of-
nowhere.
Don't you and
people
Cinder
that
just patch
respect
things up?
big
Whatever happened
players,
couldn't be all
a
that
cast of
bad.
people that respect big
family.
reputations,
Now don't
or a
be
cast
lecturing me
of
about that. I ain't the
first.
one
Bitter
who
Betties.
forgot what her name stood for.
Well,
What
I don't know
we
about the Bitter
made,
Betties.
the weapons
There may be
we
Bitter
made
Betties.
were legendary
I would hope
across
not.
9 realms
But then again,
for
I like
more
my Bitter
years than
Betties
I
every
can
now and then.
count.
I don't think they're going to be voted on rep. Like, I think we've already done that with a couple of these people. We've already voted on
One by
rep
one.
for a couple of these people,
one
and I really think the sequester
Means you
community is
got
done with
somewhere
that.
to
Like,
be.
you have to earn your bread if you want to be able to
Hey,
win the game.
where's your
So,
beast of burden?
no, they're not
What do you
going to be
mean?
voting
I
on rep.
ate her. That bits of her out
It's
just a
gotta
while
be
ago.
gameplay.
What is
game.
wrong with you?
And I would imagine
Milk
that
ran dry.
it'll be a
She
tight.
was your
Like I don't think
friend.
anyone's gonna
Then
land
she'll be
slide it
happy
unless
I'm
they
so well
play
fed.
a super flashy
Shit
game.
bricks, boy, you got a real sentimental streak, know that? Don't
I
get
just think
yourself
that this guy's
confused
shown that
out
he
there.
can bring the right
I'm
person
getting
the
back
end
to it.
before, and I think he could do it again.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with Brayden's expertise on this one and go and give a thumbs up. I feel like he has more knowledge.
That's true.
All right. Next up, we'll talk about Sharifa. And I did see her win. I was pretty impressed. I feel like I saw her end game in particular. She was very aggressive, and really like took the reins. I think she was in at least one spot where like it probably should have been her that went home, but she really took
How do we
over
get there?
and flipped it onto somebody else. And then definitely kind of like got to the end out of, didn't get dragged out of respect, I feel. And then clinched the win with a great speech. So I feel like I don't know what her game was in the early portion of the game. Did she play that aggressively the whole way through?
No, and I think she even acknowledged that in her final plea, where she said, like, look, I turned it on at the final 6. This is what I did. 6-5-4. This is what I needed to do in order to win the game.
I'm trying to think, how do we
Years
get
went the
there?
chain of events, and terms of how that happened. I bobbed and weaved a little bit in the early going, and then when it got time to the final 6, I made sure I opened my mouth quickly, and I made sure I buried my opponent. And I think, God, they all blend together after a while. Wasn't this the game that Sharifa buried Allison, Brayden?
Well, I played in this game.
Was Allison there?
Allison, yeah, Allison.
At the final 5?
Yeah.
Sorry, they all blend together. I can't remember who was on the game.
Yeah, there was this idea that Sharifa had seen the jury chat, and Allison tried to then bury her back.
Oh god, thank you. Yeah. So Sharifa absolutely just totally slaughtered this girl at the final 5. I mean, talk about putting somebody in their place to the point where the girl who was playing against her, Allison,
It's the name of one of
didn't
the
even have a
Valkyries.
retort. She was just like,
Curious.
Oh, lovely.
okay, I'm going now. Now, look, I don't think that's going to happen in the final 5 of this game, but Sharifa has an amazing ability to just lay it out on people, and they feel like it's like Laganja in Drag Race. Like, I'm feeling very attacked right now. Like, she really knows how to go after people where they don't feel great about how they don't feel great about her in the moment, but then they feel great about her after the fact. I will say this about her, that she also was somebody who got to the end who wasn't even considered a big threat along the way. Like, I know that she directed and moved some of these pieces around the board at the end, but when it was like the final 4, I don't even think anybody voted for her. Because they thought, oh, was gonna win. Like, they couldn't see the threat that Sharifa was to win the game. They are not going to make that mistake this time, so she's gonna have to play bigger and bolder.
You'd say she's a lion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, I will say, so that game, the narrative at the start of that game was legitimately, people hating me and trying to get me out until, final 7.
It happens.
But then what happened was, that was the moment that's okay, someone needs to take this spot and start to control the game, and that was, Sharifa knew right then to turn it on. To me, she played both types of games.
You were in the middle of a story before. What were you saying about the Long War?
Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but...
Also, I want to acknowledge that she beat a very formidable
ultimately, Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy. Vanir goddess. Legendary not only for...
Oh, that's when that Bryce lost. Okay, I remember that pretty well, actually. So I think Bryce should have won.
And I respect Bryce's game a lot. It was just amazing to me. So all the props in the world to her. I hope that she realizes
Odin had long aspired to master.
Targets, not the lesser targets. Because she goes to the end of the game with the lesser targets.
What was in it for her?
They're going to target her.
It was a sacrifice to protect her people.
All right. I feel pretty good about Sharifa.
She deserves better than she got.
On Sharifa. There we go.
Unanimous on that. Our first unanimous verdict is on Sharifa.
I feel like what you need in a game, especially this one, I feel like you need to have balance. You need to be able to play both a low-key game and a high-key game. You need knowledge of the game. You need to be able to articulately state your case. And I feel like she ticks all the boxes here.
Right. Actually, Brayden, it just dawns on me that you actually voted for Sharifa to win, correct?
I did.
Yes.
And this is, Grant always rags on me that I always say I want to vote for the gamer, the Radar, whatever player, and that was the person that she played against, a guy named Bryce, who played a pretty smart game all the way through, but Sharifa just had that it factor.
She has that je ne sais quoi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even I voted for her.
She also I feel like has I feel like she's one of the more memorable winners. I feel like she has a good reputation in the community, and I think that can only help.
Yeah, she has, as Nick says in the chat, she has that bad bitch energy, but a lot of people love her, and I feel like that's the perfect combination.
All right. Next up is Amon.
Here. Boy.
Let's talk about Amon. So Amon is an interesting one, and look, I'm not gonna pull any punches here. I'm interested in watching Amon play without me. I'm curious to see, like, he played in the RHAP game, and, you know, he played a pretty straightforward game. Yeah, like, he's, in my view, like, like, his social game is his strength, he's so likable, but I do wonder about, like, his killer instinct, because I feel like I maybe a little bit functioned as his killer instinct in the Influencer game. And so, you know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna see here in Winter Zone.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Damn it.
I would
We
say
got
that
it.
about Amon, except for the fact that he was under fire early. Like, I told this to Amon. Amon came out of the RHAP game going, you know, wow, that was a lot of fun. And like many of us, he continued to think about it for days after. And the thing that he said to me was, you know, gosh, Brent, I really wish I would have played a lot more aggressive. Like, I wish, like, I didn't realize my time in the game was going to be so short, and I really wish I would have done more with my time when I was there. And I was like, well, you know, you're going to have your chance. And by then I knew you were playing in the Influencer game. And I don't know what would have happened in the Influencer game if that girl, Casey Tron, hadn't come for him. But she did. And honestly, I felt like it was the best thing for Amon's game, because he got to spread his wings. Like Terran and I talked about this. No one came for Terran, and so Terran didn't have to play that way. But Amon did get come for by Casey Tron, and so he got to play a little bit from the bottom, where people are talking about him and have to fight and go around to different rooms and make sure they're not voting for him. And telling people, like, here's why you should keep me in the game. Here's what you need to do. Here's what I can do for you. So he has had the prospect of his game flashing before his eyes and still come out better for it. So because of that, I have all the confidence.
Let's go back to the witch's place, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he's played twice. He's, you know, felt what it feels like to get booted out. He's felt being on the bottom, well, not the bottom, but being targeted and all that.
I can't believe Odin and Frey were ever married.
I think
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother is the giantess Fjorgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and
Yeah,
half giant?
but I don't know though. Like, I feel like that people really love Amon. He's very
Once Fjorgun was
open.
gone,
He's very,
lonely
he's like me.
ages
He wears
passed.
his heart on his sleeve.
And
He's
as
not
war
somebody
with the
like
Vanir
Booyah,
raged,
who's
he
a
could
little
see
bit
what
more
he really
reserved.
wanted
So you know, I don't know if they're going to let
After
both
no
of them
small
stay
amount
in
of
the game, but if
convincing,
they do,
they
I'm not even
agreed.
sure that both of them should be treated as a
But
pair.
while there,
But
he
if
really
they
turned
do,
on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself
Well,
again in the
that
end.
was the thing.
He
That
won
was the thing
Freya's
where it was
trust,
like,
and she taught him
like,
some of her Vanir magic. Another choice she would
I
live to
wanted to
bitterly
like
regret.
sell narratives
Sadly,
in the influencer game. I actually kind of went to Brendan for
his
that
wise counselors'
because
best
Brendan
efforts to
was,
persuade
you
him
know,
that peace was the only true path to
a
stave off
little
Ragnarok.
more. I think like
Odin never
when I
let
talked
go
to
of his
Amon, it was a
obsession
lot.
with
You know,
Jotunheim.
Amon, I think he's very likable. He's very like Amon is somebody that
Vanir magic
I think
led him
like
to new
I would
forms of
always want to work
experimentation
with. And
and
Amon,
new
he's a
levels
very
of
good person to
depravity.
have on your side because he can help you socially. He can, you know, he's a loyal guy. But he isn't the best at lying, like selling narratives. Like he was not really able to hide how close we were. So like actually I kept him away from Brendan so I could sell to Brendan that I'm not close to Amon. But really, like when anytime Amon talked to people, he was like, well, yeah, you know, Terran, I'm, you know, super close to Terran. But it'll be interesting. I think that Amon definitely is able to turn it on when he needs to. But I worry that like, is he able to win in a final two? You know, in the end game in the Influencer one, I felt like he didn't necessarily need to turn it on, and so he wasn't really as forceful as maybe he needed to be, and he almost lost that final two, jury vote. If not for, me.
We'll do anything the Lincoln puts them up to.
Right? Like he almost lost it, right? And so I worry about that for him.
He almost lost that final two jury vote, if not for...
I mean, it was one vote.
Even as children.
And if I hadn't been, like super close to him on the whole time, like maybe I would have been swayed by Brendan. It might have happened. There are legitimate concerns, I think, with Amon, but I do think he's a smart guy. He's a super likable guy, and definitely.
Wait! Did I really just do that?
Of winning a game like this.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, I guess we're gonna win.
Well, let's look at what we know. Baldur is Odin's finest tracker, bar none. If he wants you, you have to consider the possibility that Odin wants you. And as to what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
Alright, so I think overall, I feel like there's not really, I think that Amon, he will have a target on his back just because he's, a name that's out there. But I feel like it's not really in anybody's interest to target him early. Like, why are you targeting Amon when there are bigger, more aggressive players? So I feel like he might be able to make it far, so I feel like he might have a good chance. So overall, I think him a thumbs up. But
So, Odin wants to go where he can.
There you go. Alright, let's move on to
Aye, it ranks among his foremost
MP.
obsessions.
Mary Payton.
That doesn't make any sense from there.
Oh? When did I stop making sense?
Your castmate
You're
from
saying Baldur tried
Sequester
to sign
Season
up on the
3.
video.
Know her.
But
Very
that
love
was
her.
before we knew that he was where he needed to go.
Badass Barbie,
Except for one thing. You are headed for the Omni. So he was right.
being like the big
I'm so
name. She was the
Well then, clearly you've been listening.
and she somehow marched her way to the end. She fought. She wasn't scared to fight people. She wasn't scared to cut people. She played against Albie, who was in the Heroes vs. Villains mini, and successfully turned people against Albie.
Did not leave her in the best of moods, did you?
And
Frankly, I'm surprised you'd want to come back here.
Two people to win a 7-0 jury.
The only person that I know that won 7-0, and there may be somebody else.
Emily, I think Emily.
Emily won 7-0 as well? Okay, bless her heart.
Wait, what was this?
I love Emily. But I will say this about Mary Payton, that I spent a great majority of the time, both during the Mary Payton game and after the Mary Payton game, generally irritated with the entire cast, because in my eyes, they just literally allowed her to walk in and win. Those 19 people were fucking terrible. They really were. Albie, you included. All of them. None of them could do anything to stop her from winning.
They're saying Beth in the chat.
That's one fine. Who cares? Don't stop my rant. Who cares? Point being that they did nothing to stop her from winning. They literally allowed it to happen. And I know that Robert, who also played in Heroes vs. Villains, was at the end with her and ended up getting 0 votes and was trying valiantly to get those votes and say, basically hello, I am a player too, which is what this final two amounted to.
Yeah, the seats.
Yeah, right. And they wouldn't listen to him. By then the story was written. So I will give her all the props in the world because she was able to somehow make some of these people just love her and want to work with her. I don't think that's going to happen again, though. I think she's going to have to work a little harder for her friends this time. I will say this, though. At the Final 5, she played well. Because she was not immune, as far as I can remember, at the Final 5. She could have been voted off by those people. Albie was there. Albie is a big target in the game and certainly played that way in that game, but then made some mistakes of his own at the Final 5 to the point where people were like, you know what, we can keep MP in the game and get rid of her at the Final 4 because it's always good to have a target in the game at the Final 4 because it's a target that everybody can just knight around and vote out. And then they got rid of Albie at the Final 5, carried MP to the Final 4. I don't mean to come for her, but I told this to her before, I don't think she played the Final 4 particularly great. I think it was
a tie because of Keeley.
It was badly played. However, a girl there named Keeley, again, Keeley's name comes up, because she doesn't make the move that's obvious. Like Mary Payton didn't even threaten Keeley, as far as I can remember. Like, please tell me if I'm wrong, Blaine, but I don't remember this happening. She didn't threaten her, and yet still, Keeley would not vote her out. She wanted to go to the end with her. Like, for reasons, I don't know, maybe just because she wanted to be woman strong, because she loved Pete so much, I don't know, but she could not vote her
I'm
out
feeling
there.
like we can't do this yet. Because there's a lot of stuff that we just don't have yet.
Again with
Here.
these people, then God bless her. She has earned another win, but that is going to be a long road to hoe.
Yeah.
I feel like, Brayden, you're not saying much because you love Mary Payton, and Taryn, I don't know if you know much, so it's
No, I didn't watch.
falling on me. Yeah.
Well, basically, like, she understands the game, but, like, I think she's sort of like an Emily, if you want to, like, compare them. Just that MP played the live version and people know them. Like, if someone's gonna fight her, she's gonna, like, go to the room with her wine glass and just fucking confront them.
She is a lion. Make no mistake about this. Yes, she is a lion, and she will let people have it if she needs to. The problem that I had with her game that she played is that she never really needed to. None of these people really came for her all that much. They did in the beginning of the game, as I recall. Like, in the beginning, like, the first 5 votes, she was fighting for her life, as I recall. But then, like, it got really quiet for a while, and then she made her way to the end of the game. So, she has it within her to fight when she needs to. I think I was more irritated with the people in the game who weren't doing what they needed to do in order to win the game. Like, this started a streak, Brayden, of big names winning. Like, it was Mary Payton, and then later on Cameron, Muna, Kim, Tina, like, all of these people won, and it was like, wow, like, you know, big targets can get to the end of Sequester. So, you know, she started that streak.
How do we
so
get
let's see
there?
what happens now.
And like, this is maybe the most simple thing ever, but for people that don't know, like, she played on the live season, she played with Cameron in person, obviously has a relationship with her. Kim and Tina played live season too.
Shit.
So, you know, there's obvious connections there, like, right off the bat.
Yeah, it's also important, we talk about, like, as we acknowledge, like, Puya and Amon might be a pair together. You have to think that Mary Payton and Cameron, who literally played on the same live season together, might also be together. Also, Kim and Tina is also in this cast. She won season 2 of Sequester, so maybe they're working together. I mean, like, look, I'm being honest, if all the Lions aren't working together,
What does
they're
it say?
absolute idiots, because they're not going to win the game, so.
Yeah. And when we get to Muna, there's 2 Lions that they probably won't like each other, but I'll bring that up when we get there.
Okay.
And that's the thing about, like, the Lions need to stick together thing, is that it only takes one to screw it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Say that again, Terrence, so they hear you.
Which is unfortunate, but very true. That one player can really just screw the entire thing up. And so if there is some bad blood, then that could be a big problem for the Lions in the game.
Yeah, listen to Tony. Keep the Lions together. Don't let the Hyenas get a foothold, because once you start basically like Tony and Sandra in the Game Changers, like, once you start shooting at each other, then you can't really stop the shooting, and then by the end of it, you know, by the end of the beginning of Jury, most of you are dead, and it's basically the also-rans at the end, which none of us wants to see that. So, don't do that.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on Mary?
I'm gonna give her thumbs up. Thumbs down? Brayden, how dare you?
Brayden.
So I come for her game, and I give her thumbs up. You don't say anything negative about her game, and you give her thumbs down. Yeah, there's some shenanigans happening on this podcast.
I think of the Lions, there's like a sweet spot of Lions for me that are like the low tier Lions that I give a thumbs up to, and then there's like the big trophies that I got a thumbs down, and she's one of them.
Like, Karen, I already said my piece about her.
I feel like it's a thumbs up. I think that of the big, like, live player targets, I think Kim is a bigger target, and I think even Cameron is a bigger target, and I think that will help her.
Okay.
All right. Next up,
should we just head
we've
back?
got Louis.
Alright.
Louis, I have to say, had the best reaction to winning his Nini. He, like, literally had to fight tooth and nail to win his game. Then he finally won his game. It was a 4-3 vote. I think he won against Dakota, who was like a runner-up 2 times over. and it was not clear on who was going to win, and he won
What
the
the
game.
fuck is that accent?
As the winner, and he just like let it all out, and then he quickly brought it back in because he was trying to be respectful of Dakota because Dakota lost again 4-3 in the finals. But I love the fact that he was so in it to win it. He would not accept defeat, and I don't think he's going to accept defeat this time. I feel good about his chances.
So Louis is part of the Podquester mini team. Yes, Podquester. And notably coached up. Was it Kellen?
No, it's
Somebody.
Karishma.
Karishma.
Yeah. Louis famously coached up Karishma on how to play, and obviously Karishma kicked ass. You watched the mini.
Yes, and so like Louis, like almost in the me spot in the sense that like he's the guy that's openly talking about the game a lot. Probably has or maybe more like a Rob Sesternino spot where like he's been a part of like a lot of these post game bring people on, let's interview the winner, right?
More like the Terran spot, yeah.
Well, I didn't have those connections going into the influencer one. Whereas Rob Sesternino, he's talked to a lot of these survivors. If he ever played again, you'd think, oh, he probably knows a lot of these people because he's interviewed them. So I feel like that's the kind of thing there. I don't know what kind of analysis he does, but if he coached Karishma and we saw Karishma do really well, then I would imagine that he knows his stuff. I from my perspective, having not seen his game, I would think that he's a lion.
I would think that he's a lion too. Does he know that he's a lion? That's the bigger question. I feel like he needs to play like a lion because I think he's going to be a massive target in the game. I don't think that anybody can evaluate this cast and not realize that
how the fuck do we get there? We're spending the entire episode trying to get there.
Many of these people has a lot of different options to work with, and as I talked with other people about, if you are somebody who's working with somebody else,
where the fuck did that hole go?
Than you're probably in an inferior position, and I don't know many people in this cast that have more touchstones with other people in this cast than Louis. So, but does he realize that though?
Louis, just like Alex Woolen, I think he's one of the people that their first game that they played, or their winning game, it's like out the window and they have to play a completely different game. Because his first game, he was level-headed, he was social, but he sort of was just able to steer conversation and not be he wasn't the biggest threat per se. He was just sort of maneuvering the game. Went to the end with Dakota, who was kind of seen as a returner and a bigger player, and then he jury speeds them.
Yes, he did. I'll give him credit, all the credit in the world for his final two performances.
Alright, we'll end once we get to the bottom.
Odin is extremely clever. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of
because I felt like
if it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Got some style himself as all seeing and all knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the control of his speed. He could control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate.
I wonder how much the final two, if I was playing this Winners of War, and I didn't have time to watch every single person's game, the main thing I'd watch for is A, their Final Four performance, and B, their